Well, good afternoon. I'm Tom Lenners with Madison County Development Group. I'm the Executive Director. With me tonight is Dave LaGrange, he's our President. We're pleased to put on this candidate forum. We want our Madison County friends to make an informed decision about who they vote for, and we are pleased to start off with incumbent representative, House District 25, Stan Gustafson. Let's start in. Dave, did I cover what we needed here to start out?
I believe so. I think
Okay.
we're ready to go.
Stan, most of us know you pretty well, but why don't you run through your bio a little bit for us as far as your service? Now, you've served 3 full terms and a part of a term, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Thank you very much, and thank you for doing this event. Appreciate that. Yeah, my name is Stan Gustafson, and I am an attorney by trade, although I haven't practiced for a long time. But I also spent 26 years in the Marine Corps, and I served in Vietnam with the rifle company most of the time. So I always had to watch where I was and what I was doing, and always keep things under control that way. So in the end, I wound up running for the legislature. I've been here 7 years now, so 3.5 terms. And replacing Julian Garrett, and he moved up to the state senate. And I've enjoyed doing this, and I found I made a difference in some things, and to do that, that's what keeps me going. There are some things that need to be done, and I was able to help do them, so we can get into that as we go through the question.
Well, excellent.
I guess I can start off here.
Sure.
I guess the first thing that we were wanting to know is just the questions will be basically a minute and a half, 2 minutes. We'll give you a heads up. We'll get about 30 seconds away. But I guess the first question I'd like to ask is why are you running? Why are you running for re-election?
Well, there's still some things that I would like to get done, and what's coming out of what we're going through right now. So it's a pretty serious thing. But, I was asked that 7 years ago, and I think my background, I also have a finance degree from Berkeley, and I've done a lot of budgeting and things along that line, financial English, and so clearly it's a very important thing, and one thing that has happened that I feel very, very proud is I'm getting the history of it, but my wife and I moved here in 2006, and she was born and raised in Dallas County, and we had grandchildren here, so we said this would be a good time to come back, and I enjoyed it ever since we've been back here. And that's what's so important. When we first moved here in 2006, at the time, the state government was operating a deficit for a good portion of the first few years. And if I could, I think it was in the last 3 years of Governor Corey's term, it was 106, 110, and 112% over the annual revenue. The state code requires that you don't go more than 99% of the annual revenue. But yeah, we were about 86, so the cumulative those 3 years. By the time we got in, and I've been there for the last 7 years, we balanced the budget every year, each and every year. Which is an extremely, very important thing. And you see what we're in right now in terms of COVID-19, which may, I don't know if you know this, but the National Council of State Governments, I believe it was in July, came out with an announcement that Iowa was the #1 best prepared state in the country to get out of this pandemic, basically because of what we've done the last 10 years. And to me, that's an extremely important thing. That's why it's important.
That was our little time button, I'm sure. Did you get a chance? Was that kind of completing your thought there? I know we had a buzzer come in. Okay.
Yeah, that's generally what I thought, but it's the balancing of the budget that is so very important. to allow us to be able to do the other things that are
Correct.
necessary to be done.
Correct. So I get the next question here. So looking out forward now, you'd mentioned keeping the budget balanced in proper order. What are some other goals, or what are your goals for the next 2-year term?
You know, the single biggest thing that we have to do is come out of the COVID-19 and what has transpired because of it. And again, as I mentioned in the last answer, is that we're going to be better off than most of the other states. It will give us an opportunity to do what I think the governor's seeking to do now, and we were able to do that with the money that we can't provide it. We did refund the limited funds, so our reserve funds are all filled. And I think this year, I think this 2020, we got a $305 million excess now from that came out yesterday. So we'll be in a position, in addition to the reserve funds, to be able to do what we need to do. And I know there are a lot of small businesses that are going to need help, and that we will have the opportunity to do. Some states are not doing that either. And that's just one thing.
Next we have, our next question is, what are the big issues facing House District 25 or Madison County specifically, in your opinion?
Very much like the state, it's getting out of this COVID right now. And there are even small businesses that have that. I didn't know there was a grant that came out, and we were I was one of the, I think, 6 or 7 states that achieved that, and pass that information along, so that we can have some of our people here benefit. That's what we want to have. So, but I always like to look for those kinds of things as they occur. So we can take care of the local people that we know.
Madison County Development Group works to build economic activity and also build the commercial and industrial tax base. Obviously, our goal, one of those goals, is to lower property taxes and get jobs for people. That's all very good. What do you see as a state representative's role in boosting growth in Madison County?
Well, I would put in whatever interest we have local, and make that part of the overall view, the information that the state has. So that's why I'm always open to the discussions on any number of things, and to be able to pass that information along to our people who work up at the state house, to be able to put that in as part of the next bill coming out is going to be. And that's an ongoing thing. And it's very important to do that, to get all that information out there, so that we know what we're going to do. Now, I assume I will be on economic growth again. I have since I've been up there, and judiciary, and the Veterans Affairs, which is, of course, another thing. But yeah, no, you take whatever information you got and pass that along and make it part of the overall, we're going to do business.
Great, thank you.
Excellent. Well, going back to COVID-19, the state of Iowa and Madison County, we have public health departments, and so the virus has been a challenge. And how will you support the health department's efforts to fight this virus? What are some things you can do?
Well, it depends on what they need, and again, as I mentioned, we as a state, I was the best prepared, according to all the other state governments, and I think we are too. I think we're in good leadership. So there are a lot of things that we can do, and we just have to see what they are, which is a better way to go in and do what we need to do. We will have the capability to do that, and that's and so hesitate to do what we have to do. come out of this.
Have you heard, has there been any kind of word to you from different parts of the state or even here in the county of specific items that we need or
I haven't heard of
efficiencies?
anything specifically, but it'll be coming out. I'm sure it will.
Okay. Thanks.
We've touched on this a little bit already, Stan, but what's your opinion of the status of the state of Iowa's finances presently? I know we finished last year in good shape. We just talked about that. How does Oberth and Horizon look now for the fiscal year we're in and perhaps even the next one?
Well, as I mentioned yesterday, the governor came out with a notice that I think the amount was $305 million that came out even up with what we had last year after the budget was finished, etc. That's what we have in houses from this past fiscal year. So we will have the money to do what we need to do. So I think that we're in very good shape as a financial ability to do it. And you can see what the governor's doing in terms of what needs to be done to make those determinations and do what's necessary and allocate the money necessary to do it. You hate turning on the television and seeing some of what's going on in some of the other cities and states where we don't have the real and all the other states recognize it too. So.
Iowa, again, is a pretty good place to live.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
One of the things that Madison County Development Group has been working on is we've been working on connectivity, high-speed internet, and internet access in some cases, especially Madison County being in a primarily rural area. So, especially with the virus, and I know with some of the schooling and being online and stuff like that, connectivity has become very essential. So, if you're reelected, what could you do to help support the effort of getting high-speed connectivity, or what have you done in the past, and what can you do going forward?
Well, we haven't had much there. It has been an issue, but now that it would be, as you say, it would be a big issue again going forward. Again, we have the resources to do something about it, which is always a good thing. So if you have that issue there, just give me the information that I'll make sure it gets in the right place, and it'll be part of what we keep going forward. So.
I would say the state's ramped up some of its efforts here lately too. They've hired a director of IT or kind of the vision side of that too. So as we get further in on it, again, pending re-election, we certainly keep an eye out. We're hoping to keep an eye out for us too.
And I'm sure that there's going to be more discussion about that as we move forward.
Stan, our time that we promised is about up here this afternoon. This is your chance to take a moment and just tell the folks why you'd like another term, number one, and this is your opportunity to sell re-election here.
Well, what I've done in terms of what I've done in my life in terms of service is I enjoy doing it, and I enjoy doing this completely job as I can. In other words, I will take phone calls from any constituent, not a problem, and listen to what their problems are and do what I can to resolve them. And I've been doing that for 37 years now. But that's what I did before too. It was a meaningful attorney practicing Los Angeles. I did many years. The story that I like to tell that somebody who knows an attorney that's representing 12 nothing verdict form on behalf of the client, verdict on behalf of the client, and someone know that. And I said, well, how many attorneys you know that get 12 not guilty verdicts? ever had the chance to stand up and flag and come down and get it card. And usually it's none, as I always say, when you kind of know it's one. The whole point of being is the way you put it together is interface. Makes the difference in terms of what the outcome can be. And that's something that we can, I've been able to take and do with what I've been doing now, so we make sure we get the team together to accomplish this, we can move forward with it. And get done what needs to be done. And that's definitely the issue. And that's why I'm really doing what I'm doing. It's not a doing that, but it's an important thing to know how to do it and then be able to go out and do it. And get it done. It needs to be done.
Very good. Well, Stan, I think we're to the end of our time for today. I appreciate you coming in and taking some time to go through that with us.
Well, that's the time that we do this again tomorrow.
No, I think we've made Aiden nervous enough. The cameraman's happy we got one in. So let's thank you very much. We appreciate you coming by.
No problem.
Thank you, Stan.
Thanks for having me.
You bet.
The water with me.
Yeah.
This will be a big deal.